If you're someone who's not particularly comfortable with where they are in life, if you're someone who wakes up every day and they're like, I do not want to go to work, which honestly, that's most Americans, right? But if you're someone who dreads going to work, right? You hate your job and you want to pursue something else, such as content creation, this video may be for you. Maybe you're just feeling complacent about where you are in life. Like maybe nothing's changing. Maybe you want more of a spark. Maybe you want to just try new things, find new talents that you may have. This video may be for you. This has really been put on my heart for the last couple weeks, couple months really, to really say this and just touch at least one person, because I know this video is for one person. I just don't know who it's for. But I really feel like this is put here for someone who really wants to take that leap of faith, but is just, scared or nervous to do so. And I want to be that person to encourage you to take that step. So this video will reach whoever it needs to. I'm not really worried about it, but I want it to really impact at least one person. And I mean that because I know what it's like, getting into a routine and feeling like you're in a never-ending cycle that America wants you to be in, where you're waking up every day and then you're working 8 to 10 hours out of the day, and you come home and you're exhausted from when you worked, and then you're doing it all over again the next day, and then you can't even enjoy your weekends because you're so exhausted from the week that you had before. So all that to say this, I encourage you to try out content creation, because what content creation does is it gives you a sense of reality, but not a false sense of reality, but a sense of reality to where you're able to be who you really are. A lot of times in corporate America, we get caught up in this facade of, I have to act a certain way, I have to dress a certain way, I have to, do this way. But the truth of the matter is content creation doesn't confine you to a box that corporate America might, and this may not be true for everybody's job. It's not true for mine. I thoroughly enjoy my job. I'm a content creator at work as well, so that's probably why I enjoy my job. But for people who don't enjoy their job and they're just working to work and to make ends meet, I encourage you to try out content creation, because you could be opening doors and finding new talents that you didn't even know that you had. For me, I started content creation because I was a very introverted kid, still am. I didn't have the best communication skills, still working on it. And I also didn't deliver things in a correct way sometimes. Sometimes I would say things and think they came out a certain way and then they didn't. And so I think content creation for me has enhanced my communication skills and just helped me to empathize with certain people about certain things, because you're also open to a door of comments where people can give you, feedback on your content and advice. They can also, I've actually obtained a lot of knowledge from a lot of people in the comment section. I think there's a broad variety of things that could happen, but the majority of the things that's happened to me since I started content creation are astronomical. Content creation has also taught me patience, and it's taught me that everything comes within a certain time frame. Everything comes within God's timing, and everything happens and unfolds the way it's supposed to. So if you are thinking about starting content creation, don't just, post a video and expect to go viral the very first time. Like, it's probably not going to happen. I'm 99.9% sure it's not going to happen, just because you have so many things to learn. And, I know when I first started, it was, I'm going to post this video. Oh yeah, this eats. And it just didn't. It didn't in the way that you thought that it did. You know what I mean? Like, there's always room for improvement in every aspect. I think that's another thing that you can learn, because every time that you post a video, you can say, hey, like, next time I can do this better, or I can, learn a new editing trick, or I can maybe add a catchy thumbnail, you know what I mean? But the thing about content creation, and I want to make sure I say this, it doesn't have to be YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting on here on YouTube because that's the platform that I chose to grow on, but you don't have to choose the path that I took. You know, you could be a Instagram vlogger, you could be a TikToker, you know, and I think that there's another form of content creation that a lot of people don't really know that is content creation, but singing, you know, like a lot of people put it inside a box, but it's content creation as well. So you can be an artist, you can be, you know, a videographer, someone who's behind the camera, a photographer, someone who's behind the camera, because I also do those things as well. And I think that just having that photography and videography background helped me with my YouTube journey, and, you know, helped me flourish on a platform that I didn't really know much about. Like when I first started, I wasn't really into photog and videography, and so my videos reflected that. And so I say that to say that you don't have to have just one passion. Like you can have more than one passion. You know, I think a lot of people just get complacent with being where they are, like, you know, working that 9 to 5. Even if you have one passion, they get complacent with that one passion. Who says you only have to have one passion? You can branch out and try new things. You may discover something that you didn't know that you loved, or you may discover that what you thought was your passion wasn't your passion. Maybe this is your passion, you know what I mean? It also gives you a creative outlet. Like, let's say it's not your passion, but it's something that you just enjoy doing after work, you know what I mean? And then it just turns into a passion, or it turns into a hobby that you enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we all as adults need something to blow off steam with, you know, whether that be going to the gym, whether that be, you know, doing yoga, meditating, whatever. You know, I think that finding that way to blow off steam in your unique way is extremely beneficial to flourish in life. I will also say, don't be scared to just post content. You know, I think a lot of people think that you have to pick a niche to really make content, which, I mean, eventually you do, I'm not gonna lie. But if you're just starting out, you know, post content that you're passionate about and your niche will come. You know, you don't want to get into a routine where you're posting content just for views and, you know, you're not passionate about it, because eventually that will die down and it'll show, and you'll have to change your niche. Trust me, I know it happened to me. So yeah, just don't procrastinate with starting. I think that that's the most important part, starting, if you are interested in, you know, doing something like this, because starting is the hardest part. You know, staying consistent is hard as well, but at least if you're not consistent, you can say, okay, at least I started. Not to say that not staying consistent is good, but at least you would have had videos on your channel. But guys, I say all this just to help someone. You know, when I make these videos, a lot of the times I'm really giving myself advice as well. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody on here. I genuinely just want to help people, because like I get questions a lot from people who, you know, want to start content creation. They're like, you know, what kind of camera do I need? Like, what setup do I need? What do I need to do? Like, what type of content should I post? And honestly, like, I don't have the answer for that. Like, because, you know, there's people who make it off of iPhone. There's people who don't. They have the best state-of-the-art camera, but none of that really matters, because if you're authentically you, people will flock to you and they'll love you for you. But yeah, guys, this was just a quick little intro for me to get back into my content creation. You know, I took a little break, but I'm back. I really genuinely hope that this helped someone, and, you know, I was that person for them that could help them, you know, jump off the ledge, you know, not in a bad way, in a good way. Like, take the leap of faith and just start. You know, you never know where it could take you. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I really hope it helped at least one person. That's all I really want to touch. You know, if you're new to my family, make sure you subscribe. We post all types of things over here, and so you can really tune in for anything. I'm still figuring out my niche, so soon. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.